it is raining outside, and we decided that maybe it's a good time to tell us good stories. So I'm with Carina, and we decided to play story cubes. And this game is very easy. We have the rules in here. It says that roll the dice, look at the images, and make a story. So let's say what each of us can do out of this. So as it says, we take the dice. We have 9 dice, or die, or whatever. Doesn't matter. Can you do something? She blowed into the dice, so I have good luck with the images. So now let's see, what are the images? So, okay, 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 and okay. Okay, so once upon a time, on this blue dot of a planet that is at the edge of the Milky Way, on a very remote arm of an unimportant arm of the Milky Way, there in a whoa. Okay, it's back. There was a girl that she decided that she wants to be outside of the main culture, and she gave up technology, and she was just traveling on this blue dot to discover the world. And at one point she encountered a bee. This bee was doing her job. She was going from flower to flower and picking nectar and pollen and stuff like that. And she asked her, "Hello, bee, what are you doing here?" And she said, "What do you think I'm doing? I'm a bee. I'm doing bee stuff." He said, No, I do not know. I'm not from around here. I lived in very cold places, and in those cold places we didn't have insects like you. What are you? She said, "I'm a bee, of course. Don't you cannot see? I'm with yellow, and I'm with black, and I'm flying from flower to flower, and I collect pollen and honey." And the girl said, "But what are you doing with that?" And I said, "Oh, I have a company that makes big jars of honey, and we put the sticker on it, and we said clean, not clean. What's the word? Biodiversity was protected." All rights reserved, eco honey and eco pollen and whatever. So we put the stickers on our jars, and we go to the city, and when there is a fair, at the opening day, we give samples to people, and they say, "This is so tasty, we want more of this," and they buy our products. And then we go home, and we buy more land, so other people cannot go and build their stuff that will damage the environment. And the girl said, "But how can you own this land? Because when it's not yours, this blue dot already existed there before you, and it will still be there after you're gone. You don't take anything with you." So, "Yes," the bee said, "but we are going to take our deeds with us. So our deeds will only be possible if we protect the land that we buy from these people, and we have the paper to prove it, that the land that we have will always be protected from companies that want to build oil extraction and I don't know, build concrete buildings and whatever, and they will damage the flowers and the natural environment and stuff like that." And the girl said, like, "But can they not stop you?" And the bee said, No, I don't think they can stop us, because when we sell our honey, they found out about our project, and more people they found out about our project, they will buy our honey, and this way we can hold more of the land, and we stop people. It's not our land because, as you said, we are just bees and we come and gone, but this way we can protect the environment, and it will be forever locked from companies that do not care for anything else but money and profit. So now it's Carina's turn. So we'll see what she can tell us. What kind of story she will make. Should I blow on the die?
I prefer
or should you?
To blow myself.
Perfectly. For good luck.
Okay, so what have we got here? An L, a question mark, a light bulb, an apple, a turtle, two hats or masks, an arrow, a tower again, and oh, the bee. The bee is still there.
Oh, our friend the bee.
Okay, what are we going to do with all this? So the story goes like this. There is an apple which is hanging on a tree, on an apple tree, with many other apples, but this apple is very much in his own world. He is not so much seeing the own apples, at least right now. He is just exploring, being in the moment, looking at his environment, wondering what life is. And he has some sort of insight suddenly. From the distance he sees a bee, and he has a vague memory that he has seen a bee before, but it's very vague, and he feels like he has been a different being at that time. It's more like it feels like it's a memory from some very, very distant past. So he calls to find out what this is all about. He calls the bee. Please come to me. Please fly directly to me. Straight like an arrow. I need to ask you some very important questions. And here comes the apple can't move. It's hanging on the tree. Here comes the bee. Okay, my friend. What can I do for you? Why are you calling me? You're very loud. We are in a quiet landscape. It's a beautiful day and you're so loud. What do you need? I have this vague memory that I have seen you before, but I have no idea how that was. It feels like I was a different being by then. Maybe I was a turtle, or I was something completely different, but I was definitely not an apple or not what I am now. Do you remember me, and how do you remember me? Do you know how we have met before? I need to know this. And the bee says, yes, I've been to this tree before. And this tree looked very different. It was at a different time. And you were not an apple, but you were the same being, or you were part of the same being. It's just that you were not an apple, you were a flower. You were a flower, and I sat down on you. And I stuck my legs into you. And I took pollen from you, I took food from you. You took food from me, you took something from me, but I still became an apple. Yes, this is how nature works. It regenerates, it heals, it gives, it takes, but it always keeps providing. And I took some pollen. I didn't take all of it, I just took some of it. And I took it back to the other bees, and we make something out of it, which is called honey. But this is when I saw you, and this is what you remember. You remember when you were a flower in a quite a distant past. But the sun was shining like it is today, very, very brightly. And then you lost part of yourself, I think. And now you're an apple. I don't know how all that works. You are the apple. You have to find out about that. And the apple is fascinated. This is a deep insight for the apple. And the apple is wondering, it's looking down, it's looking around itself now, it's seeing all these apples. It's seeing a very strong trunk in the middle of the tree, standing like a tower, and it's feeling how itself, the apple, is part of this tower and is part of something very big, something that maybe we can call life. And he is realizing that even though he is an individual apple, he is connected to all this. He is connected to this towerful trunk, which is part of the tree that he's hanging on. He is connected to this, to the bee. He is connected to so many other beings that he doesn't even know what they are. And he is realizing that he has no idea about this world. And everything is so different from how he thought it was. He thought he was just himself, and he was making his life, and that is what was important. And now he is seeing how with him being himself, he is affecting everything else, and vice versa. And he is suddenly feeling full of life, fulfilled, the way he never has before, because he is seeing that he is not a lonely apple. He is connected to everything, even a million things that he doesn't know, that he has no idea what it is. And he doesn't need to know any of it. He just needs to keep being an apple and feeling the life that he is feeling inside himself right now. And that's the story.